Hello and welcome back to another video. In the last video we were just about ready to go take this rebel city, so let's go straight in. Warband. Peasants. Straightforward.
Those men think themselves our equals. Units, await my orders! Run!
So, where's any other good positions to come in? Suppose the other one can go there.
Round! Quickly! Quickly!
I don't think the horses are going to be that useful in this one.
Units!
So they're all Hastati. Fire at will.
Fire at will! Units! Move! Move! Units! Units! Hurry! Units! Fire at will! Units! War dogs!
I don't really know how to use these war dogs now because they were so disappointed in the last battle. They only killed, I think, out of 120 troop of peasants, they only killed, literally only killed, I think it was 30, and they was peasants, so I don't really know if they're going to be any useful at anything. Right, let's go try and ram the wall. I'm going to stand these really close to the wall. See if they... Hopefully. Level 4 go on here. Don't know if they'll throw up and over. I think they will.
Round! Fire at will! Hastati! Hastati!
Oh, yeah, they will. Good. 114 to begin with. Let's see what they...
Our soldiers have reached the
End up.
gates with a battering ram.
Quite impressive numbers, down to 90 or 89 from just after range. We'll see if the same thing's happening over here. A few of them, but not quite the same. Yeah, they're not daft, they've just popped quite a little bit out of range. They've not got any left. They have, so if I sit them there,
Our soldiers have done their work well. The
they
battering
should be
ram
out
is
of range
broken
of the
through
tower
gate.
still. See which way they run.
Hastati!
So they're completely out.
Hurry!
They're completely out. still got some left.
Has started.
Yeah, they're out as well.
And the double has started.
They're out.
Has started.
They've still got plenty left.
Has started.
So have they.
Has started.
Ready. Fire!
There we go, they're firing.
Has started.
Why aren't they firing?
Destroy them.
No, they're not doing it.
Hurry.
There's not that many left. 22, come on.
Started! Astati! Fire!
They're empty, so they might as well join here.
Move! Move!
They're really not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Has started.
Like what? Something seems to be bugging out a little bit here. Don't seem to be
Has started.
throwing how they're supposed to. Let's see what they're doing at the other side. Ah, they've moved out of range, so they're not going to play ball. I don't think if I move them to there, they're going to be in range. Oh, they're firing a few more now, so something must have happened. Yes, finally throwing a few. 16. Try and do the same over here. These ones have all still got some pillars left, but oh no, they're empty, so you might as well stand back a bit out of the way. Still throwing a few over here. There's the two that's left, there we go. Might as well go in and kill that last man because they've not got anything left. They might as well go in now as well, but we will send the dogs in. No one's going to run away here, so there's nothing for the dogs to kill in that sense.
The walls are taken.
Yeah, they ran. That's to be expected, really. At what point the dogs will run. Oh, there you go, so they might as well then turn back over there. Ah, bugger. Oh no, the dogs are pathfinding better. They're not actually just running at a gate. Okay, so they're running, so the dogs might actually kill quite a few of them if they can get through quick enough. 40. Obviously they will turn back when they get to the middle. There's only 2 dogs got through so far. And there's the rest of them. Should be running quicker than they do. They didn't kill any of them. These dogs are just really... I don't know what to really make of them. Oh, there you go. They just dropped down to 34, so 6 just died on the spot. Bizarre. So, go help man. Something's happened to the battle camera. Oh, there we go. I didn't have to change it like that. Interesting. Dog's doing now. But these are all should with plenty of pelees left. Fire a good few volleys. Here's the game. General dead.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Well, we just see what the dogs do. Ah, the dogs actually have a almost like an ammunition bar, which they never used to have, I don't think. That's interesting. Should have sent some round the back really, but speed it up a little bit. And the dogs have all died, yeah. But it's been interesting to see what they've killed. Here we go.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
54 died.
This day is clearly our victory.
Oh, 80. I didn't realise they was a heavy troop. The peasants killed 11 compared to... I lost 56, so I must have... oh no, not 56, sorry, 46. So, where's War Dogs? War Dogs. 61. They didn't do bad that turn then. Not too bad. Better, much better. Or twice as good as last time. And then Bent's better troops as well. It was Warband. Obviously, some of them was running away though, so it's hard to know exactly. Okay, so we'll enslave them. And that'll send them to the main recruiting villages with the which have a general. It's interesting to see what they're thinking. See, ultimately this side, that army now needs to come across and start taking more of Gaul, really, but it's obviously going to be quite open. Not much to defend it. Basically, we need to take all that army out, really. Join up some of the troops somewhat. So until we can send some replacements up there, there's not much we can do, so he's going to have to hold 5 for a turn or two. Population 600, so we'll lower the tax rate again. Right, we'll leave it at that for a turn then. I believe that's probably everything now, so just click that. So mission a success. Okay, we've been rewarded a unit. Hoplites. That'll come in. I don't know, because they're from the Senate, do I have to pay for their upkeep or not? I don't know. They'll have the uses, especially being defensive, so really we want to get them up there as quickly as we can, because they'll be a very good defensive troop. It's a pity I can't recruit. Is there anything? There we go. We can make some town watch there. I suppose a Velites troop would have been useful. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Right, we'll get rid of this. Make a town watch troop instead. We'll leave it at that. See how we go. But that should have definitely boosted the population down here. So, I mean, they're at 7-6 now, so they've roared past. I mean, they've not even finished making the palace yet before they need to get to the next one. Oh, there you go, minus it's to 12,000, so they're already making great strides. 6% population growth. They've got a ways to go. They're already way past it. Interesting, interesting. Right, we'll end turn. I think the Greek states could be the first, possibly one of the first factions to be destroyed. I don't like how the Germans are getting so close. But also they're now obviously at war with Britain, and I'm allied with Britain at the minute, so it'd be logical for them to maybe attack me next. Don't really want to be fighting on multiple fronts. We've already got it. Oh no, we haven't got a trip. We've missed them. Oh, that's interesting. We completely missed them. Right, we'll get to there quickly then. We have missed them. End of turn reports if we're not interested in. New family member, marriage. Okay. And obviously we've got a new general to lead another army, which is good. Question, oh there he is. He's bold already at 16. Poor chap. Right. There we go. I feel like I should be doing something with this fleet, but it's not like I don't think there's any ports that can even besiege. They'll come in useful at some point. Okay, so let's join up what we can. They're making the way up here. They're making the way up there. To be honest, both of them can go up. Starting from join up. Here we go, everyone's formed up. We can't bring them out yet until they've got up there to take over. We was bringing them back because we want to retrain them. And they're just going to have to hang fire for a bit until we get more troops over to help. But yeah, we're in a better position over here now.
Yes.
He's finally making his way back down nearly.
Sir,
He's going to be able to get to Egypt.
honor.
And that's a rebel army.
Without delay. I shall speak with them at once.
Egypt's probably one of the most powerful and financially wealthy. So we'll build roads there to help get people moving. Again, if we can march people around quicker, I think. Oh no, they're still making the governor's palace. Sorry, didn't see that. They're still doing the wall. Another governor's palace. They're not quite there yet. There's still that. We've just told them to do roads, so there's only the two over here then. They can't do anything yet because they haven't got the population. They need to be lowered down to a low tax rate to try and help. It doesn't make much difference, but help the population grow that little bit quicker. Yeah, they're at low as well. Go from there. We will get to a point when these five are up to a high enough population that we won't need to enslave the populations. We could leave them where they are. It's just to get these up to the higher levels quickly. And with these only having the the commanders in, when we enslave a population, the enslaved are only sent to these 5 settlements. Now obviously these settlements aren't very big in the first place, what we've been taking, but if you enslaved something like Rome or some of the larger Greek city-state ones, there'd be quite the increase in the population in these 5 here, levelling them up quite quickly. So right, we need to form up the army. See what recruiting we can do. So we'll go Astarte. Here we go. I might have 1 troop of war dogs in every army, I don't know yet. That's basically all we can do, so we might as well end turn. Hopefully she'll be able to reach Egypt for some trading. I don't bother with the merchants because I've noticed every time I seem to get them anywhere to get any reasonable money, they just seem to be either outbid by another merchant, or they get assassinated or killed or whatever. They don't. It seems to be a lot of effort to get them where they need to be, and then they just die. Okay, so no, we're not interested in that.
Until next time.
I'm surprised with it being on hard that it's not been more aggressive and they haven't
Dear
been more...
friend.
There's not been an alliance with them all the way over there. We've got nothing to gain from that.
Until next time.
Take a settlement. No, they want to start toss. I'm going to ignore that one. I don't want to start a war with them.
Sir, I shall speak with them at once.
Let's see what we can get. Trade rights, map information. For map information, very generous. Let's see if we can get some money out of them. Still very generous. Let's try and increase that then. Still generous, we'll go with that.
A most generous proposal.
Very good, that's an extra 1,000 in the coffers. So the only person over here we're not really trading with is the Greek states, but they're literally going to just disappear pretty quickly.
Noble master.
I'm not quite sure how far south he's going to have to go before he comes across Armenia or Pontus. I'm pretty sure these would be the second most powerful list. Do the same thing again, basically. Trade rights, map information. Map information?
Would you consider?
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's not a deal of money.
Our thanks.
So we're basically trading with near enough everybody. So we now need to find the Persians or the... He gave us the map information, but there you go. So Parthia, is it Parthia? Yeah, it's over here somewhere. So that's where we'll go next. Not interested in them. Funny that, isn't it? Get a trade agreement with them one turn, and then the very next turn they wanted you to attack them. So we might as well march them there. I feel like they're a bit more protected now, so I'm probably going to take out them for starting. I feel like the Terrarii aren't going to be of much use. Now there could be an attack from the south, because there is a Gaul settlement from my understanding here. But it's whether we go north to that one and take that one, or go over that way. 3 troops, 1 troop. There's only 2 troops in it, so realistically these should quite comfortably take that settlement. We'll steadily march them north. They need to come back to there, and I'm going to retrain them first. And then put some war dogs at the end as well. They can form up with the general. Keep forming up. Right. So all of these was obviously marching north to try and defend up here a little bit. Funny position to be in here, and where to go. I don't know whether to send them all left and actually get rid of Gaul completely before we decide to turn on another faction. Or do we just go hell for leather and try and attack another faction? It's a tricky one. There's quite a bit going off down here, isn't there? You've got rebels, you've got quite a large Carthaginian army, and a very large, obviously, blue army there. They've only really taken 2 settlements in all this time. The Greens have expanded a little more, I guess. They've taken... Again, I think they've only taken 2, unless that one was theirs to begin with, which I think it is. Oh, 3 counting that one. Right. Okay, so we'll go around and do the building again. Oh, there's some more interesting buildings we can build now. This settlement's up another level. what's best to build here, to be fair. I think that's probably the best one because that will unlock Principes. We've got 2 already doing stables, horses, so we might as well get the trader in there. They're still building, although they've only got 1 turn left. They're going to rock, I mean they're at 8,500, they're going to rock it to 12,000 pretty quick. I mean they're on a normal tax rate as well. They still can't build anything because they're still growing relatively slowly. 5,000, they shouldn't be too much longer until they get to the 6, but again they're still land clearance up here. And then we've got these 2 over here. They can't build anything because they've got a way to go yet. And they can't build anything either yet. So the time being it's back to recruitment then. And to be fair, if this is another full army soon we're going to have, we could possibly start attacking another faction on another front. Personally, I'd like to go into Spain because once you're in Spain, there's with it being surrounded by water on both sides, you're quite protected realistically from other flanks. Right, let's just go around and recruit them. So again, started there. Oh, we're running low on money. Go back to the buildings. So they've got a blacksmith, so they build slightly better starty, so yeah. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so that's another quick half an hour, so we'll probably call it there then, and I'll see where we end up on the next video. Thank you again for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, the usual, and I'll see you in the next video.